Hey guys, let's go over the Stats and Probability Chapter 1 test. This is version A, December 9th, 2022. Question number 1, you want to explore the relationship between a work shift. So it's telling us a work shift is morning, afternoon, or night, and the number of accidents during the different shifts. Circle the correct answer in each parentheses. The work shift, so this, what is it? Well, the work shift is, in this case, categorical. Question number 3. Mr. Daniel recorded the scores of each student in his class in the form of a stem and leaf table. If the passing score is 33, and all students who scored less than 33 have failed, then match the scenarios given in the first column with the correct answer. So it looks like my stem here, they don't have a key, but the key would read, this would equal 10. So in my stem, this is times 10. So 1 times 10 is in the 10s, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s. Okay. So question. What is the number of students who failed? So that we need a number less than 33. So 10. So I'm just going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 students who failed. And we have choices right there. Okay. What is the highest score? That would be a 79. And then the number of students who passed and scored the same marks. So really they're just referring to the word called the most or the mode. Number of students who passed and scored the same marks. So if I'm looking there, I see these. So this would be 40s. But let's see. Number of scores scored less than 40. Sorry, that's right. Let's change colors. So the numbers that scored less than 40. Now it's not less than or equals to. It has to be less than 40. So 39, 31. And 31. So that would represent 3. Number of scores that are less than 40, so less than 40, but greater than 30. And then the last one, number of students who passed and scored the same marks. This one I meant to say, that is the most, or mode. So those two would be 40, because 40 is higher than 33, that's passing, and they're the same marks, so that would be 2. Okay, question number 4. Mr. Fine collected information about the number of likes each post his Twitter page received. The number of likes are shown in the table below. What is the interquartile range of the data? I'm just going to go ahead and quickly number these. I guess you guys probably don't. Number of tweets. So n is equal 15. This is an odd. So if this is an odd, I'm going to need the 1. That one number is going to be my median. So I have 7 numbers to the left, 7 numbers to the right. This is my Q2 or the median. Why do I need that? Because I'm trying to find the interquartile range. I'm going to have to find the Q1 of this, I need to find the median. And remember, you're not including my green, so there is my Q1. In the red data over here, the 12th number, or 7, is my quartile 3. So the interquartile range is Q3 minus Q1. So Q3 is 7, and Q1 is 4. Therefore, my interquartile range is 3. So 3x is an answer. Okay, which measure of center would Mr. Fine use to best describe the data? Use the drop-down menu to complete the answer. So the previous problem is at 30. Okay, if you made a dot plot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 10, 39, and 376, I have data that looks like this. So the question is it normal or symmetrical? And the answer is no. So if that means it's skewed, and if it's skewed, then I don't want to use the median. The best one would be to use the median because it is the most resistant to extreme measures. Okay. Since it is not affected by extreme measures, it is essentially the outliers. So outliers is your answer for number 4C.
Question number 4. On a recent statistics quiz, Mr. Ng found the following distribution of scores, which are arranged in 5-point intervals. 5-point intervals are here. So 60, 61, 62, 63, and 64. It also notes that the last interval does not have 5, it probably has 6. Question number 4. How many students scored in the 85 to 89 range? So here's 85 to 89. This is 25. C is our correct answer for number 4. Number 5, students do not pass quiz if they receive lower than a 75. How many students did not pass? So this is pass over here, and that would be higher than a 75, so this would be a fail. So this is 2, right? This is 5, and that one is 8. So 2 plus 5 plus 8 will give me 15. D is our correct answer. Backside, the following data set is the number of stories in tall buildings in the city. So for example, this has 44 stories. Find the 5-number summary below. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and put all these numbers into Desmos, and I actually it does not matter what is least the smallest. Okay, so this is my screenshot of Desmos. I'm using a capital letter X equals, and then you have to use brackets. And if you've done it correctly, number, comma, no spaces, close it, and then it'll tell you how many you have. We have 27 numbers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 5 is 25 plus 2 is 27. Okay, you can go to functions or just type in the words mean and capital X, and that'll give you the mean. You type in min capital X, and that tells you the minimum, which is right here in green. Let's kind of highlight that. Quartile 1. This is half of your numbers of the lower half. So if there are 27 numbers, so I like to think of it as, well, that's an odd number, so that means there's going to be 13 in this direction, 13th. So basically you want the 14th number, and the 14th number is going to be number 32, which is here in red. Okay, the median, which is also called the quartile 2, which is directly in the middle, that is your 40th number, is represented by this middle bar. Quartile 3, so on the right side, not including the 1, it's these 13 numbers. And what is the midpoint of that number, of those 13 numbers? So that would be 6, 1, and 6. So 6 numbers to the left of this, 6 numbers to the right, and you're looking for that middle number. That would be this number, which is 52. And then the last one is the maximum. This would represent the highest number, which is 70. Now you'll notice down here at the bottom, you have an even scale here. You're counting by 20s or whatever you want to put them. And then it asks you to create a box and whisker plot, which is called a box plot. So you can actually just type in the word box plot, capital X, and then it has this magnifying glass right here. And this will actually pop up on your screen. Okay, use the graph above to describe the shape. Okay, shape is it skewed left, skewed right, or is it approximately normal? Now, because the distance between the red and the green and the yellow and the purple is pretty much the same here, and even inside the box where the blue line is, it's pretty much halfway, I would say this is approximately normal, which basically means no skewness. The next one, socks, any outliers. In this case, I don't see a number like way out here, and they would have made it a star. So no outliers are unusual. C for center. So if it is approximately normal, then you can use the mean. If it is skewed, then you would use the median. And the last one is spread. You know, a box plot can look like this. So this would be an example of a skewed one, right? There's a little distance over here, but there's greater distance over here. And then spread basically means, well, on my red box plot here, this side has little spread and this side has greater spread. So we can say, I don't know, a normal amount of spread, normal spread.
Mr. Jackson's class took an end of the topic assessment. These scores are normally distributed with a mean of 83 and a standard deviation of 5. Part A, Caroline and Emily are 2 students in the class. Caroline scored a 79 and Emily scored a 90. Calculate the z-scores for each student. So I'm going to go ahead and write the formula that we need for both of these. And when you want to compare these, we're trying to compare it with a same ruler or measurement, and that is the z-score. X, the number, minus the average divided by the standard deviation. So let's go ahead and use Caroline's. Caroline has a score of 79, and the average was 83. And the standard deviation is 5. So I'm going to get negative 4/5, which is negative 0.8. Okay, over here we have Emily, z equals 90 minus 83 divided by 5. So you will get 7/5, which is 1.4. And what does that mean? Blue, Caroline, scored below because of that minus sign. Below the class average because that's my explain word, because of a negative z-score. Or you can say, or you can say Caroline scored higher than Caroline scored below Emily's, because Emily scored this is a plus, so above the class average. My explain word, because of a positive z, because of a positive z-score.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells